The European Union has launched its most aggressive industrial and legislative offensive, yet to break free from American and Chinese technology dominance. On June 3, 2026, the European Commission officially unveiled its highly anticipated technological sovereignty package, pushing a strict Made in Europe directive designed to build a homegrown digital ecosystem and protect critical infrastructure. This package comes on the heels of the Industrial Accelerator Act, IAA, proposed in March, signaling a massive ideological shift from open global trade to defensive, localized industrial policy. The core strategy, CHIPS Act 2.0 and Cloud AI Act. The new strategy relies heavily on two major pieces of legislation introduced by the EU's executive branch. 1. The Cloud and AI Development Act. This act targets America's big three cloud providers, Amazon Web Services, Microsoft Azure, and Google Cloud, which currently command roughly 70% of the European cloud market. Sovereignty mandates. For sensitive sectors like defense, banking, healthcare, and energy, vendors will be legally required to ensure both software and hardware are developed within the EU. Non-European entities will be barred from controlling data and services in these areas. Infrastructure scaling. The EU plans to triple its data center capacity over the next 5 to 7 years. To incentivize this, data centers that utilize European-made chips and meet green energy targets will receive fast-track permitting, preferential grid access, and reduced network charges. The kill switch and legal concerns. EU tech chief Henna Virkkunen explicitly warned of the threat of foreign kill switches, the risk that a foreign government could order a tech giant to disrupt services. Furthermore, European officials are deeply concerned by U.S. laws like the Cloud Act and FISA Section 702, which can compel U.S. firms to hand over data even if it is physically stored on European soil. 2. The CHIPS Act 2.0. Building on the mixed results of the original CHIPS Act from 3 years ago, this updated framework aims to aggressively secure the semiconductor foundation needed for Europe's AI ambitions. Market share goal. The EU is sticking to its ambitious target of doubling its global semiconductor market share to 20% by 2030. Guaranteed demand. The new act creates an ecosystem approach, introducing financial incentives and encouraging long-term buyer-manufacturer agreements to guarantee that European businesses buy European-made chips. The broader context. The Industrial Accelerator Act, IAA. The tech package perfectly mirrors the broader economic strategy established by the EU's €11 billion Industrial Accelerator Act, adopted in March 2026. The IAA sets a target for manufacturing to contribute 20% of the EU's GDP by 2035, up from roughly 14%. While the IAA heavily focuses on physical supply chains like low-carbon steel, clean energy, and electric vehicles, requiring that 40% of renewable energy support budgets and 100% of corporate EV subsidies flow strictly to made-in-EU production, it established the blueprint for utilizing public procurement as a weapon. The EU currently spends an estimated €264 billion, $307 billion, annually on non-EU proprietary digital products. The new framework shifts public funds to local open source and proprietary European alternatives.